I wanted to respond to a video or an audio clip of Brother Enigma responding to the video that we made about the Muslim thing. So, y'all give me a minute. I'll come to that. But there's another thing that I want to show you about Enigma. I want to show you how divisive Enigma is. And I'm not even talking about me. I want to show you when Enigma is being divisive about other people for no reason. For zero reasons. People, not people outside, people in his own movement. So, on this episode, that's what I want to show you. My goal on this episode is to show you that Enigma doesn't just do these games or doesn't just play these games with people outside who he claims are false. He does this even in his own movement. He plays manipulation and he keeps playing at this idea of his innocence. I'm going to use 3 different situations. I'm going to use the prayer in July. I'm going to use the Pastor Motor situation. And I'm going to use the recent audio. And I want to show you what is it like when people say something about Enigma. How does he react? And then I'm going to show you how does he himself speak about other people. And so there was a video that came out which someone put Enigma in the thumbnail with Lerato almost towards his chest as if they were together. And in the new audio, which I will respond to, the part where it talks about the Muslim thing, there's something he said inside there. Listen to this. It's right here.
So ukhulumile lapha ka Chris Network athi beka no brother wakhuluma into zakhe lapha ya ngomlomo wakhe. So abazalwane bayayijikisa bayenza ama video babeka isithombe sami la babeka uLerato la bathi she was cuddling with brother Enigma, he was cuddling with sister Lerato. And mina ngiyazi nithi bayasihlanganisa bona ngocompete babeka uLerato la babeka mina ngapha. And by so doing, bayathukana nabazalwane. So
right there you'll notice Enigma is pronouncing blasphemy, that people have committed blasphemy. He's speaking about it as if these people have committed blasphemy against him.
These Christians are the very Christians that the Lord is crying for. Ujesu magati rapture is coming tomorrow. Maga we stop because of labazalwan abafana nalaba.
So you hear him there. He's pissed off. The man then is not happy that there was this picture that was made of him. But when Enigma went to the Chris Network and he wanted to talk about the whole situation with Pastor Mott, I want you to notice what Enigma was willing. Pause, brother. Listen to how vocal Enigma is willing to be about the exact same thing that, notice, he's very vocal when it's other people. But when it's him, he wants to cry.
There's a mess there in that church.
So he says he has left.
There is a mess that I cannot talk about here. There is a mess.
Now, notice, of course, he didn't say all the details, but it was clear that he was offended because he couldn't get his way. And he says there's a mess he can't talk about. Like there's something he can't talk about. You see that part there? But if you consider what he then went on to do on that episode compared to the thumbnail he was complaining about.
Uno mama is an agent. Uno baba no fazwak, they are agents.
So the people that Pastor Motwa brought, it was clearly the people he was talking about. It was clearly those people that had offended him, led him to making this stream. And he said these people are agents from hell because they were not sharing money, you know. People are driving cars, he doesn't have access. All that kind of jazz. And so he says there's a woman, a husband and wife. Enigma outright went and lied about adults, grown up adults, and said all kinds of gross things that I wouldn't even make an episode on it. I was like, hey, you know what? I will leave him to it. But he wants to cry about a thumbnail. Compared to the things that he was saying, this man is not okay.
My name is
Enigma.
So why, after saying that, after telling us about people who are agents, why is he claiming his name?
It's a mess. Uno mama is an agent. Uno baba no fazwak, they are agents. My name is
Enigma.
That's the divisiveness of Enigma.
Benghamba ne leader. Begumnandi. Bang meme Free State ngihamba ne leader. Bang meme Mpumalanga ngihamba ne leader. Udrabe moto ngalesikhathi leso. So besihamba sithi begumnandi. Abantu bagcwala esonto imali yabakhona kwaba ne damage. Do you understand that? Yeah. Angibambi imali mina. Then what if Brother Enigma was supposed to die 2 months ago?
So then he starts talking about other things and about other people. But he clearly has a problem with people in his movement. And he attacked them without cause. So now, here, he outright claimed that there was something happening between Pastor Mott and the other lady with the cast. And like he outright outlined it. But he's here complaining about a thumbnail. Enigma was complaining about a thumbnail. This is a recent audio. So it's the reason why I thought, you know what, the video that I wanted to make, I can pause it for this portion of this audio.
Umntwana kaNkulunkulu njengami mina ngumntwana kaNkulunkulu oyirato sasa umntwana kaNkulunkulu. So ukhulumile lapha kaChris Network athi beka no brother wakhuluma into zakhe lapha ya ngomlomo wakhe. So
it is not there him.
So abazalwane bayayijikisa bayenza ama video babeka isithombe sami la babeka ulirato la bathi she was cuddling with Brother Enigma, he was cuddling with Sister Rat. Ene mina ngiyazi nithi bayasihlanganisa bona ngocompete babeka ulirato la babeka mina ngapha.
He's willing to cry about that. Enigma was willing to cry about that, I think there was one particular video which someone made concerning that point. But they were saying, why is Lerato covering for Enigma? That's what the brother was asking the question about. It didn't make sense. He's coloring about, he's coloring. He's coloring. Pun very much intended. He's coloring about a thumbnail when he outright came here and accused people of all kinds of things. And bear in mind, when he was talking concerning this whole thing, he was willing to go all over concerning it. He was willing to say all kinds of things. Classic Enigma.
Why Mosha uyabonisa ukuthi umoya engcwele akekho kuyi okanjani? I don't know. Uyayimosha uthi Lerato Shasha is a liar. Enigma is a liar. So abantu abaningi abanganamoya kaNkulunkulu bathi Enigma is a liar. Hela ithunywa uNkulunkulu. The liar abantu abazala bazokhuluma manga. Those are the liars.
Notice, again, talking about people from his own movement. Right here he says, it's the people that come here and sit. Which other people came there and said? It's Pastor Moto, that lady, and the wife. That's who he was tackling. On accusations which were unfounded. Enigma is very divisive. If you don't see, don't worry. You will have no family next to you. He will divide you. This man. Enigma, this man. You see, Enigma does well just to leave me out of his mouth. Otherwise, we'll go back and then we'll re-listen to what you said, and then we'll give you attention. Keep me out of your mouth, okay? It's just to be very. I don't make character assassinations. No. I show proof of what I'm saying. Unlike you. Enigma is divisive. I'm not talking about people outside. I'm not talking about him waiting for people to die and then come out and claim nonsense. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people in his own movement. He's complaining about a thumbnail. This, them. Who are the liars?
But Enigma is a lie. Hela ithunywa uNkulunkulu.
Nope. You claim things that don't happen. You're a false prophet. You are not a false prophet. Who is?
The liar abantu abazala bazokhuluma manga. Those are the liars.
He's talking about Pastor Moto there. Because he's not saying everyone. Because Lerato Shasha goes there. Is he saying Lerato Shasha is a liar? No. He's talking about Pastor Moto, who goes there and speaks on that platform. He's talking about people from his own movement. But I want to show you a different instance. So I've shown you clips about how he was divisive about the whole Pastor Moto thing. But then you'd think, okay, maybe Enigma is like this when it involves him. No. Enigma does not need anything to involve him. He can involve himself.
Now we will answer that. Only for now, I just want to say something to the people who always ask me from last month on June.
Notice, he's always claiming that people are sending him things. People are asking him things. Who are these people? I'm very careful when people keep claiming things like this. Like, me, I'm not online. People send me these things. It's fine to just say that you saw it. But no, it's always other people asking. So here he was talking about the prayer meeting. Other people in the holiness movement were doing in a different place where he was not invited. That's the core root of the subject.
Brother Enigma, what do you say about 18th of July? Should we go and pray in Devon? Is it Devon or Natal? People are asking, Siyaya Nasio Tandas. Well, Ukutandas is a good thing. People must go and pray to the Lord. But now, since I heard about this, my spirit has never said anything about this.
Does that make sense? What does your spirit have to do with other people's prayer? They must ask you about going to pray? Antichrist. That's demonic. This man is demonic. No, it's not Ricky he's talking about. It's people in his own movement. Diabolic ninja this man is. Hucha! Mawash Kir. You remember that video by Julius? Enigma is an antichrist. He's an antichrist. It's not about people who disagree with him like me. It's about him. It's about this man. This man wants things about him. He said, my spirit is not there. What's your spirit doing in other people's prayers?
When people are asking me, I don't comment because I don't have it in my spirit. I don't even think about it. My question is one. Why July 18?
So you'll think, maybe there's a problem with the date. No, it's not that. Maybe there's a problem with the setting. Wait and listen.
Because if people of South Africa have to pray for repentance, for the Lord to forgive people of South Africa or South Africa as well, it should not be a one place, because God is a God of order. He knows that we have people in the Free State, Cape Town, Eastern Cape, so people of South Africa won't be able to go in one place on that day. That is a specific date. Now, mina since ngizwele indaba lebazalwane ayikho in my spirit. So abantu babuza mina ku Enigma, what do you say about this? Mina ngithi, if people have to pray, they will pray wherever they are. Why 18? Is it July? Yes. Why 18 July? Why specific day? Specific day. If people of South Africa have to pray, they will pray from Monday to Sunday.
Do you notice what just happened? He wants to prescribe his own version. They must pray for this day and this day. So what was your whole opposition? What was his opposition? Because later on, he then claims that there's going to be demons that are going to attack people if they go here. And so, guess what? Classic Enigma. Classic Enigma. He then says he has to insert himself. He has to put himself in the center. What does he say?
Busy the spiritual, I'm calling abazalwane. Nihlangene lapho nina bazalwane today on the 18th. Kunabanye abawunikezwa ipower from the kingdom of darkness. Yilaba abanganajisu bayile nje bona bayothola ipower today.
Notice, all of a sudden the people that go there, the Christians, oh yeah, the Christians are fine. But people who are just going there, who just decide to go, they will be marked by the devil. What? And then he gives an example of people who go to a funeral not invited and they don't know, to imply that people can't go to a prayer meeting if they are not invited. Do you see what I was saying? This neck. Oh my God, Enigma is sick. Anyway, sick. By sick, I mean he is a very narcissistic person. Very self-centered. I'm not done with you. I don't character assassinate. I show proof of what I'm saying. You have a very dark cloud. You're a very terrible person to hang around. You are dangerous. Notice, now all of the sudden, Enigma claims. What was that?
Kunabanye abawunikezwa ipower from the kingdom of darkness. Yilaba abanganajisu bayile nje bona bayothola ipower today.
So people can't just go because they were not invited. If you go and listen to that portion, that's what he implies. They will be marked because they were not invited. So now remember, on the first part, what did I say? It was because he was not invited. But then, of course, Enigma must find a way into the story.
Not me. I'm speaking the revelation of the Lord.
No, him, he speaks the revelation of the Lord. You have to keep that in mind.
Ke ngithandazile mina ekseni ke mangiqeda ukuthola le ndaba ngithola ngivukile ngilokhu ngiayina yona ishede le mangithola le ndaba le so ngiguqile ke ngathandazela abantwana bakaNkuluNkulu for the Holy Spirit ukuthi ababeke the sign and the blood of the Lord Jesus la bengithandaza labazalwane mina after ukuthi ngithole le ndaba today bengalalanga abazalwane bayothandaza phakathi kwenu kunabantu abayile nje bayothola iphawu.
Did you hear this thing? The people that are not invited. Go listen to it, you'll hear. The video where he was talking about this thing posted back in July.
Today on the 18th of July. This queen of darkness or the lady from the ocean yena uyobabeka iphawu laba abaye lapho banganaye uJesu.
So people who are not saved can't attend this event. Does that sound Christ-like? Continue.
Onendlebe makeso, I don't know ukuthi angikudwa na. Kunabantu futhi ngifuna ukukhuluma ngabo.
Nah, you can stop, brother. You can stop. Notice, if Enigma doesn't like something, he will label it. It's not, and I wanted to show this video so that you will understand. If Enigma was just against me because me I say he's a very ungodly man, which he is, it would be one thing, right? Because me I question him, I question the things that he says, right? But these people don't question him. Maybe, okay, you can say Pastor Moto has questioned him here. Rightfully so. Pastor Moto knows him. Pastor Moto was his pastor. So Pastor Moto knows him to that level where he can tell this person is offish. Enigma, first of all, concerning the subject matter of the thumbnail, he was so pissed off. It was as if people had taken a picture of him when they saw him somewhere. You know that thing where he gets pissed off that people are taking pictures of you. Because he knows that people are going to catch him off guard with what he claims is from MKT. Okay? He was very much angry. But concerning the same situation, he was more than willing to come and tarnish Pastor Moto's image and say all kinds of things. There's a girlfriend, there's what, there's cars, hey, what. All kinds of things. Stories they were floating. Pastor Moto then came and he explained. And he was willing to tell us all kinds of stories. There were people who were from MKT, people who were in the same movement. Okay, you would have thought, okay, now these people, they had some type of a relationship with Enigma. Skip. People who have no relationship with Enigma. The people who were going for prayers. He says, don't go there. Why must people go there? Because people mustn't go there because why can't they pray somewhere else? And then he makes a whole story about it. And then Jiggy, no, if they were going to pray, they must pray Monday till Sunday. You're like, okay, so the days don't change the meeting setup. It's that he is not prescribing. He is not invited. So the people that are not invited who go there, they will have a spirit. So he makes a whole thing about that. This is Antichrist. This is the spirit of Antichrist. You are literally seeing it right in front of you. At one point, it's fine when he is there busy labeling people. Saying, no, there was a person, he is driving the car, he made up stories about that. Pastor Moto called him out on it. It was fine when he was doing that. Now he is here complaining about thumbnails. But then now, when you compare on the other side, people that he doesn't, Enigma is Antichrist. Enigma is the type of a person who should not have. He should not be platformed to teach anything. Why? Because he is not balanced. His ideas, not even teaching, his ideas are not Christian. It's like he lacks comprehension in order to make a biblical reasoning out of what he says. Should not be given that platform to teach people. Because it doesn't make sense. Like if you were to compare the things that he says, you'll find a lot of inconsistencies. And in this video, I hope you can see. It's not when he's talking to me, when he's talking about the things that towards me, you can say, no, justified. Ricky talks about it. But then, what did the people who were going for a prayer meeting, Elon Zanini, do to him? Nothing. Why did he make up stories? Only God knows. But he's willing to prescribe what they must do there. And then when people call him out and say, hey, he says, no, I'm called, I have a calling, a message. It's Antichrist. This is Antichrist. Now all people will see it. It's Ricky. Other episodes, don't forget to be down in the pin comments, and I'm going to check you out on a later on episode. Remember, the other episode that is on the news channel has already been posted, where we were speaking concerning the Mandem and some other crazy stories, so you can go and check that out over there. And I'll see you later. Other episodes posted today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. The episode on the news thing is loaded. Messi being born again, the RIP messages might be, and the whole thing of the Muslim thing, he addressed that. We're going to talk about that later. TD Jake's case as an update, and also China threatening the US, and also the deal with Trump coming up. So that episode is plenty loaded. It's Ricky. I'll see you later. You'll have a good one.